Liam, here's one of your slalom training runs this past Saturday on Inferno.
There are you, Liam. There you are. There you go. A little too direct here. Back to the ski as well. See you from behind. Come on, where's those hands? There you go.
Yes, Coach Stephen Leonard said, yeah, a little too direct. You know, you're skiing pretty well, technically pretty good. You got level shoulders, we got a pole tap, rolling the skis up, generally kind of carving. But the line is what's, really hurting you and not allowing you to really ski as technically well as you can. So yes, too direct. So what does that mean? It means you're going too straight at the gates, right? And we need to be turning more above the gate. So let's talk about line. If this is the gate, the rise line is an imaginary line drawn straight up the hill from the gate. And we want to come across from the other gate and not turn until we get to rise line. But we also want to give ourselves adequate room above the gate where we intersect rise line. We call that elevation. So we want to intersect rise line with enough space above the gate such that we can bring turn shape back and finish the turn on the gate with direction done. So we don't really turn around the gate, right? Turning around the gate would look, like this, with half our turn above, half our turn below. Yeah, we don't turn around the gate. We try to turn around some piece of snow, say here, right, such that our line is going to look like that, all right? So now this is especially whenever it's steep and offset or offset. Now if it's flat and not too turny or not too offset, yeah, we could go a little more straight at it, right? That makes sense, right? Wouldn't have to set up as much. We could run a little straighter. We drop the apex of our turn. The apex is right here where the most turn direction happens. Yeah, we could drop it down if it's kind of straight. We could drop it down to the near the gate or panel. We wouldn't have to set up as much, and we could ski more like that per se. But bottom line is, right here on this course, especially this steep, we had to give ourselves more room above. We had to intersect rise line higher up the hill, right? Because you can see right now, you didn't give yourself enough room. You want to be higher up the hill, like 3 feet up the hill right there. And you wanted to finish on the gate with direction done, and you're 4 or 5 feet down below. Right there in that position, we wanted to be up right next to that stubby. Right? So you're running this low line. Right? So sometimes we call it when you bring our line up the hill. Right? So there's no room above the gate here. You're intersecting rise line with hardly any room above the gate. So yeah, you're going to be well below finishing below. Right? And late generally turns into late. It's hard to get back online. Right? So let's try to give ourselves more room above. Let's think about we're not trying to turn around the gate. Here you have half your turn above, half your turn below. Again, we're looking to turn around some piece of snow above the gate such that we finish the turn on the gate with our direction done. And that'll allow us to then get ready for the next turn. That will allow us to have a earlier pole plant. Your pole planting or pole touch is halfway through the transition, right? Because you're not finishing the turn yet. Right? If you had given yourself room and and really had been on that stubby with direction done, you can pole plant right now. And if you can pole plant right now, you can move for the new ski, get off the old one, and be a lot faster. So, line is everything. And again, it came in way too direct. Not enough space above the gate where it intersected, and you had to chuck them sideways. And you can see all the spray and skidding, and that obviously slowed you way, way down. And even still down here, it's still a little offset, so you kind of ran straight at it. So you're going past the stubby with your skis virtually heading down the hill. The one that's going across the hill with direction done more. So we got a fixed line. We fixed line. That's going to let you technically ski better using your good technique. Now in here, we can talk about, you can see you really cheated and started the turn on the inside ski. You can see that scissoring, right? You got one ski right here, one ski going that way. All right, so we got to really commit to the outside ski. You start that whole turn on the inside ski. All right, so we've got to be on outside ski to outside ski. This one's a little better. This one you gave yourself a little more room. You're intersecting rise line higher up the hill with your skis pointing out and away, which is good, so you can bring turn shape back to the pole. You roll your knees in and pretty much shin that off with direction done, right? Heading off above to really where you want the next apex to be, heading off a little bit above the next gate. That was a great job. And pretty good there. Gave yourself more room above the gate. You intersect rise line higher up from the gate. Brought turn shape back. You're staying what we call staying ahead of the course. I get it. It's harder when it's steeper. Yeah, we get that. But I can see right here that you can do it on a couple of gates. If you can do it on 2 gates, you can do them on all. So let's work on particularly line, and that'll help you with your technique and your runs.